So it's Saturday and today we are going on another trip. This time we are going into the forest. We have decided to go to Karnala Bird Sanctuary, and after that we are going to be trekking to the Karnala Fort. Karnala is like 2 hours from Mumbai and we are leaving now at 7:30. We were supposed to leave at 6, but thanks to this boy who takes Vana to get ready.
Not me. Nitesh.
Where is he? He's still not come. Okay, not him. Another fellow who takes Vana to get ready. So that's why we are late by Vana.
It's not me. It's him.
Guys, sorry, it's this guy. Because of him, we got delayed. He takes Vana to get ready. So we planned to leave at 6 o'clock, and now it is 8:15. First of all, these two boys came late. This is the culprit number 1.
Oh my god.
This is the culprit number 2.
I am actually number 1.
And now we were supposed to follow each other, and we were supposed to take a U-turn on the highway and go towards Churchgate, but one of the bikes went straight towards Thane, and because of that now we are stopped and we are waiting for them. So that's culprit number 3. Culprit number 3 and 4 are on their way here. Okay guys, so here comes culprit number 3 and culprit number 4. Okay. I know I'm looking funny, but this is my sun protection get-up for now, and this is because of Corona. And for the past 1 hour, I'm only saying that there's only 1 hour left, but every time we are stopping on the road and waiting for each other, so there's still 1 hour left. Yay, Macha! Finally! And finally we made it! Yes, we did! So this is the canteen over here. So see, there are 2 roads, Kelvin. One is the straight road, the paved road, and one is this rough one. The rough one looks very interesting. What do you think?
I'll take the rough one because I think I have not met an anaconda. I want to have it wrapped around my body and stuff, especially the female one. Looking forward to some female anacondas up there. Even if there's a python, it's fine. Python.
So we have burji pav, omelette pav, misal pav, like how our waiter says stuff now. And go and pav.
6 paws we have already. 6 paws. 6 paws? 4?
Yeah.
2.
And 2. Okay. So there's misal pav and there's limbu pani, there's chai, there's coffee. And there is burji and omelette. Okay, so the price is like for limbu pani is like 10 rupees, and for the food for misal or anything else is like 50, 60. Yeah, that way. How will we take this road and let's see where this road leads us. And then we're trying the normal road. Okay, so they have cages over here where they've kept different birds. So there's like a kite over there, and there are like turtles in that. Couldn't get like a clear image of the kite as I showed y'all. And the net was like very small. And then we have peacocks, and then we have parrots. So guys, we just asked the guard, and unfortunately he's saying that now there's only one way, that is the paved way, and he's saying that the rough way which was there to the fort is now closed because it wasn't too safe. But I think so this way also, I think this way also will be like okay, and I think it's going to be fun.
Just make sure by 4 we have to come down.
Also there's a timing for this thing, like by 4 or by 5 we need to get back down. It takes actually just 1 hour to reach up, but if you're going to click pictures and take videos and stuff, it's going to take around 2 hours to go up. So 2 hours to go up, little time to spend over there, and then 2 hours to come down is like 4 hours, 5 hours, so you need total 5 hours. That the thumb over there, that is where the fort is, and we need to go there. So let's go. Oh, who wants to stick? Kelvin? Guys, Kelvin is pretty old, and still he does a lot of tricks. Kelvin is going to do some stunts here. He is going to climb.
This thing. It's not done big.
Yeah, but you need to do a nice split. No, you can't take support of your knee.
Why?
You have to do a direct thing, guys.
Direct thing is what?
Leg, one leg down, other leg direct over here. That is what you have to do. Yeah. You cannot put your feet over here. You need to one leg there, other leg straight over here.
You're not using your hand?
You can use your hand. You can use your hand. Come on.
Now the lion part is easier.
Come on.
Lion said you can use your hands.
Let's see what you
Kelvin's going to do some great mountain splitting today.
Like this now, man. Hands.
One leg down, one leg sit up.
Now it's come to my Bruce Lee fitness.
Kelvin.
your male ego.
Watch. Soil is loose. Choreographed brew. Okay.
Oh, show some splits. Oh guys, there is also some bad path, like thanks Siddhant. See, like that one right there. As I was saying, do not come here during the monsoons. Please come over here only between October and May, right? Only between October and May. Yeah. I thought you were coming from this side, so I followed you. But then I don't know.
She was same side. But she took the 7 local. 10 बच्चे का local लेके वहीं.
I missed one train. So the so-called difficult path is over, I guess. And now there's a nice and smooth road, which I am loving.
You're loving it.
Yeah, I'm loving this kind of paths. I think it's going to take another 1 hour. The way we are stopping, taking photos, taking videos and going. By 4 o'clock we have to start returning, and now it's 3 o'clock already. So I think we're going to quickly go towards the fort, and on our return we are going to take more pictures and videos and chill. So there are signboards everywhere, so there's no way you can get lost. Also the path is pretty clear. But this is really a beautiful trek, like in the actual forest, which is going through a forest, and I really love it. Like, in case you want to do this peacefully and want to take, like, you want to enjoy it fully, then you have to come really early in the morning. Like, you have to reach this place, you have to reach Karnala at like 9, and then you can like peacefully walk up, chill wherever you want, stop at all these awesome places. So I don't know if this is coming on the camera, but we can see the city over there. I don't know which one, whether that's Panvel or whether that's Mumbai or what, I don't know. But I can see the clouds all faint, and then I can see the building over there.
Trying to capture some.
What a view.
We don't want to do another trip over here, because coming all the way 2-3 hours from Borivali to Panvel and missing going up to the fort is no point. So we are going to do this. We are going to catch some speed and going to walk faster now. And mostly whoever had gone up have already come down. I think we are the last ones to go up. We are almost there, and the view, like, we are 5-10 minutes away from the fort, and the view already from here is like superb. So I'm waiting for the view to the fort, and I can see the peak from here. You can see that thumb-like thing. That's where we need to go. You can see the red flag, that's the fort.
That's the entrance of the fort.
Whoa, and that thumb thing is the fort?
No, that's not the entrance, bro. Why the flag is the entrance? Flag should be on top.
Okay. So everyone is assuming, some are saying that the flag is the entrance, some are saying
IC ka flag there.
that the thumb-like thing is the fort. Let's go there and see what is what. This trek is considered to be a medium hard trek. Like, they are calling this path medium, I guess. Actually this is easy. And then there were those few ones which I showed you, which were like the stones, the rocks which were there, the 90-degree leg which you had to do to climb. I think that was like the difficult part. Like, if you're not used to treks and if you're not used to walking, like me, like, I don't walk much and I don't trek much. This is just my third trek. But yeah, as I said, I like forests. I like walking through the forests. And if you like that, in Maharashtra, what you get is this. So if you want straight roads, which is my favorite, that is Sanjay Gandhi National Park. That's my favorite, where I can like walk straight. I can also take my bike over there, and in the rains it's so beautiful. Like, obviously every mountain and every place is very beautiful during the rains, and also dangerous. But yeah, since I like forests, I have to do even the difficult ones. But yeah, it's not so bad. Like, I was feeling tired in between. If I sat and like was resting a little bit in between, I feel good now. So we have reached the fort. Like, we are at the base of the fort. We just have to climb some few stairs to reach up. Just before entering, there is a temple over here. Wow, look at this. I just love such paths, such narrow paths, which is surrounded by all this. Favorite. look at this view right behind me. I can see the entire city of Mumbai, Panvel. I can see one lake over there. I can see the roads. I can see, I don't know, I can see too many cities from here.
This is 90 degree. 90? 180.
Guys, I have some 90 degree there. And my friend Crizel is frightening me.
Go.
Make sure you give Sid the GoPro.
Wait guys, my reaction before climbing.
Why do you look scary rather than scared?
Who, me? He.
People will get scared looking at me rather than looking at that.
It's like you see the bitch who stays here. It's going up for a kill now.
Bye-bye, Cal.
Okay, we finally reached to the entrance at the fort where they have a door. It looks like the door was it's just put, it's not like the original fort door, but really pretty to make it look original. Is it pointy? Entrance to the Great Fort. Come, let's go. So there's a little more to that wonderful view that we just saw. Is this pretty little further entrance.
Wow, man, look at this.
Looks too good from here. It's okay if I don't talk, I just put a shot of this. My favorite hat, I would not want to lose it. Oh my god! Just got saved. This is hat which I got from Baggett, one of my favorite hats, and I have never seen it in any other store after that. If this hat fell down there, I would have been sad for the next 1 hour. That's how obsessed I am with certain stuff of mine. That Crizel. My heart came in my mouth for a second. Oh shit. I'm holding the string now. So guys, the descent is always difficult in a trek, but I like the descents better because it puts pressure only on your knees and on your ankle and no pressure on the heart. But when you're climbing, like there's pressure on your legs, like also, and also on your heart, because you need like more energy to climb. So sometimes at a certain point your heart starts paining and then you want to rest, but while going down that never happens to me. So I can go down without stopping much. Only need to be careful of not skidding, and since the road is like mostly all muddy, and yeah, I like the descents better than the climbs. So there's no one left right now. It's already 5:30 and we were supposed to descend at 4, but we wanted to spend some time up at the fort since we reached late, so we're descending late. But yeah, it's advisable to leave the fort at around 5. So while going down you'll reach at least at 6, and during winters I think it's going to get dark at 6:30. So yeah. So we came across this board which looks like Posri Gaon is written, and it's pointing over here. So there is this path which must be leading to a village somewhere, I don't know. Almost halfway down, or maybe not. There's a lot of time more, and we had the ticket counter board which is here. There's still a long way to go. So there's nice sunset here, but we cannot wait to watch it.
We have to go down.
So it's 6 o'clock now, and I'm assuming in another half an hour it's going to become dark. The thing is, it's not dangerous, I feel, because obviously it's maintained by the government, and the government will see to it that there are no wild animals over here, because like while climbing up there's no one at the fort and there's no one on the way to send us down saying like, you know, it's time up, please go down. There's nothing like that. They just tell us at the gate that you need to be down at 5. They told us that we have to be down at 5, but we started descending at 5. So this is 6 o'clock now, and we have only half an hour with us. The fort becomes dark. I was reading few articles on this forest and about this trek, where they said that you find leopards over here. Maybe that was once in a way, or maybe years ago, or maybe it came from another forest to this forest. I am just hoping that we are going to reach down before sunset and that we don't have to see or meet any leopards. So till now what we saw was only monkeys. Even though this is a bird sanctuary, we didn't see any special kind of bird over here. And the birds that we saw were only those which were caged down over there. The sunset point which I showed you on top, to reach from down to that point, it took us 1 hour. It was because we were like stopping everywhere, every single place, because everything looked so beautiful. And at every place we walked, we felt like, wow, let's click a picture over here. So that's why this happened. But now we have to get down in another half an hour. We can't take 1 hour. No. I would love to be in a dark forest, but we don't have a torch, and we don't have equipments, and also we don't have experience. Do you have experience
Not really.
trekking in a
No.
dark forest?
No.
But yeah, it looks damn adventurous when I see videos of people going in the dark forest, trekking in the dark forest, and then that fright which comes in you when you hear some animal. I don't know, it's frightful, but it's some different kind of a thrill. So here's hoping to reach down in the next half an hour. I think we can make it. There's a couple coming behind.
Thank God. So we can use them as scapegoats if animals come.
And we have reached. And it's 6:30, is it, Sudan? It's 6:25, and as I told you all that we are going to reach, we don't have to hurry. We reached. And this was a beautiful, successful trip with good weather, with a good forest, with a good path, and some good company.
Very convincing personality.